This realtor got an in-person listing appointment in his first 4 days of launching his YouTube ads using this brand new method. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how he set it up, why it works so fast, and how you can just duplicate it. No long videos, just one simple ad that positioned him as the go-to listing expert in his market. Let's dive in. First of all, this is what most realtors do and why they don't succeed with their ads, and they're basically just throwing away money. Number one, they run the same generic ads, they all sound the exact same, and they speak to everyone, right? Anyone can bring in as many leads as you want, right? Bringing in leads is not the hard part. But if you're focusing and you define a lead as someone actually looking to sell, actually motivated, then you want to follow what I'm going to show you, because that's exactly the opposite of what we do. When you speak to everyone, you end up speaking to nobody, and that's why you end up getting a bunch of tire kickers coming through, right? So first of all, the targeting that we use, and this plays a big part into it with YouTube ads, you're actually able to target pretty specifically. So you can target counties, zip codes, cities, specific neighborhoods as well with your YouTube ads, whereas other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, you're only able to target a massive radius around these areas. But what I did with this agent is we got fully specific on the exact areas that we wanted to target. The second part we did is we paired it with a custom segment. This is a custom segment audience, meaning we can basically put in keywords that we want to target people based on if they're searching these on Google or YouTube. Because if you didn't know, YouTube and Google are the same platform. YouTube is owned by Google. So what we're able to do is target people based on what they're looking up on Google and YouTube. So it's all intent based rather than someone just scrolling around. They're actually in the market to sell their home, to buy their home, whatever, and whoever you're targeting, right? So we're pairing someone who owns a home and they're looking up, hey, how to sell my home. I need to sell my home. And we're only focusing on those people. And that's how you really narrow it down and bring in these motivated sellers, and what we did with this agent. Now, what the ad said, a lot of you are always asking, oh, what do the ads look like? Now, first of all, I'm not going to show you the exact ad, not going to give you the exact script. If you want it, you can go book below and I can walk you through all the examples and show you what it looks like. And if you want a proven script, you can work with me. But this is pretty much the gist of it. The hook, something along the lines of a call out. So, hey, are you thinking of selling your home in Chicago, right? It's calling out, hey, are you thinking of selling your home in this area? Super simple. You don't need to overthink it. This hook is a really proven one. And of course, I tested 4 other hooks as well with this agent. We're still testing those, but this is one of the hooks that always works well. Is just, hey, call them out. Hey, are you thinking of selling your home in this area? The second part is the body. Now, the way the ad works is hook, body, close. I have a bunch of videos breaking it down. But the body, what we did is basically sell the lead magnet and position it as different from anything else they've ever heard or tried before. So you got to think, what are these homeowners getting bombarded with? When they're scrolling on Facebook, they see the same exact post where someone's offering a home valuation or someone's advertising their open house or their listing or something. So you can make a dig at that. You can be like, you probably see a million agents always offering you home valuations and they're all just generic and automated. But what we do is XYZ. But you want to make it seem like you understand them better than they understand themselves. Because if they can position you that way where they're like, hey, this person knows exactly what I'm going through, that builds a level of trust subconsciously with you, because they position you as the trusted authority, the trusted advisor who's actually just sharing the raw truth on exactly what they're noticing in their experience. And right, and you as the agent, you know these people better than they know themselves, because you work with hundreds of them. And they've done it one time maybe, right? And the last part of it is the close. So build urgency and reiterate the value of the lead magnet. That's something I want to touch on, because you see the lead magnet, for those of you who don't know, the lead magnet is basically a way to get these people in, and the whole point of the ad is we're providing value and we're giving them something of value to get them to come through. So we're not just saying, hey, are you thinking of buying or selling a home? Give me a call. I'm telling you right now, it doesn't work. You're just going to waste money if you do that. But you need some sort of lead magnet. Now, this lead magnet, it can be anything. It can be a video. It can be some sort of ebook, some sort of guide, like a training, anything like that. You can mail them a real book, but you just need to make sure it's actually valuable to them, and ask yourself, is this something that's worth at least $50 that people realistically could pay $50 for? And if it's not, then you need to rethink it and you need to go back to the drawing board and make a new lead magnet. But that's how we're getting people's information coming through. Because if you do anything else, like, hey, if you're thinking of buying or selling, you're not providing any value, you're going to spend $1,000 and get 0 leads coming through, right? Now, what made this ad work in specific? Let me move this out of the way. right? So first of all, it was about 90 seconds long. So the reason I have this on here is if we were to go out and make a 15-second or a 30-second ad, yeah, we could get in a lot more leads, but it's like, are those really the type of people that we want who have the attention span of 15 seconds? No, these homeowners we're targeting, especially if you're in more sophisticated or competitive markets, is you want to make a little bit of a longer ad where you're providing value and you're selling your lead magnet a bit more. And it also helps you differentiate yourself. But the more time they see you, the more time they watch you, hear you, the more intent they have, and those are the people who we want to focus on. The next part is different is always better than better. So in the ad, we're not going out saying, hey, we have a better way to sell your home. We have a better way that you've never seen before. Or positioning it as different. So hey, this is unlike anything you've tried before. Here's why it's different. You've probably done this, this, and this, where we do this, this, and this in the guide, for example, right? So difference always better than better. And lastly, we focus on intent rather than volume. So rather than trying to bring in as many people as possible, rather than just appealing to the masses, we focus it down, we niche down on, okay, who are we targeting? And we focus on those people specifically who actually have intent and making sure we're just speaking to them. So rather than saying, hey, we have an ebook to sell your home for $20,000 over asking price, anyone would go through and click on that because everyone wants $20,000 more dollars. But if you focus it on, hey, if you're thinking of selling your home, we have a new strategy to increase the value only if you're thinking of selling. If you position it like that, it's going to bring in a higher intent type of person, and it all comes down to what you're saying in the ad and in the script. Now, after that, we need a way to actually convert the leads and actually get their information. Now, this is a problem a lot of agents have is they run ads, or from their organic channel, from your YouTube channel, you have all these videos, but you're not getting any leads coming through. It's because you don't have a way or a funnel to actually monetize it. So all the leads were sent to a landing page with qualification questions. Now, there's different types of qualification questions you can ask. A lot of people, first of all, just start out by getting name, email, number. That's it. Some of them just get email, which I'm telling you right now, it's a waste of your money right there. Unless you're trying to build up your email list, that can work well. But you at the minimum need to get phone number, because as you're going to see, that's a big part that we leverage in there with automated text messages, with calls. That's the biggest part on how these leads get converted, right? But also what you can do with a qualification is if you're going after sellers, getting their address. Address is always good, but just any of the questions you add, that's going to build more friction and bring less people in, but the intent's going to be much higher because they're a lot more serious. So that's something that we do. You can also ask their timeline to sell, the type of home they own, have they done any renovations, are they working with a realtor right now, anything like that, to just build up the intent. Make sure you're only bringing in super serious people. Now the next part of it, I just wanted to show you the timeline. So this lead right here, Christina, this was the one that we got the listing appointment with. You can see we launched the ads August 1st. Christina came in August 2nd, and the listing appointment was booked 2 days later, right? So it's technically the third lead that came in was a listing appointment, and just the second day we got that lead coming through. So a pretty quick turnaround time you can see. And then basically right when the lead comes in, you can see right here, hey, Christina, it's just red here. I saw your request come in, and obviously I'm not gonna show the exact message, but just having automations so we can get that speed to lead, because that's so important. Speed to lead is super important. And you need a way as well to automate it. Like sending out text is one of the best ways. I'll tell you, speed to lead plus call. What Rad did right here, he did a great job of calling the leads. He's staying on top of it. That's the biggest part, but also just helping him out, helping yourself out by having automations come through and basically nurture them for you if you're not able to get to the phone right away, because speed to lead is super important. And I have all these automations as well, just to kind of assist him. But then the big part comes down to you actually calling the leads, getting on the phone with them, right? So now that's pretty much the whole system right there. I'm going to recap right now key takeaways so you can go and take it and just apply it to your own ads, right? So first of all, intent over interest every day of the week. So remember, in the targeting, we're only targeting people who are actually serious, who are searching these terms rather than just scrolling around on their phone, scrolling around on Facebook, and we're going to bring in a much higher quality type of person. Second is authentic is better than scripted or salesy every day of the week, right? So in the ad, I didn't go through like the exact ad, of course, but in the ad, a big thing about what we do, we're not shooting some super high quality production ad, right? Because what we want it to look like, basically not an ad. We want these people to see it and be like, oh, this is really interesting. This person's just providing a lot of value. Whereas a lot of agents go out, shoot super high production ads, videos, and it looks so obviously like an ad. And that's one thing in today's day and age. Like, authentic always beats scripted and salesy every day of the week. The market's kind of flipping more back to those just authentic raw style videos. And then third, speed to lead is so important, and utilizing software as well, so getting automations going out, but it really all comes down to getting on the phone with them as well. So make sure you're getting their number, make sure you have automations going out to help yourself. But if you can do those three things, you're gonna be able to crush it with your paid ads. And again, I would always recommend, if you're thinking about paid ads to grow your business consistently, YouTube ads are the way to go, because you're able to do this intent-based targeting. It's of course all a video, and people go to YouTube to learn, right? So you can make a 90-second ad, a 2-minute, a 3-minute ad, and people are still gonna watch it. It depends on the script and the message, of course, right? And just make sure you have all of these parts. But if you are interested in having me set this up so you can get similar results, get listing appointments in your first couple of days with YouTube ads, go check the link below and book a call. Other than that, thank you for watching. Go check out the video on the screen if you like.